Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Bright Founders Talk at Temy. Temy is an international software development company that designs, builds, and delivers software for sustainable businesses and promising startups. My name is Matthew, and I have the privilege today of interviewing Mr. Denys Nikolayenko, who is the CTO and founding partner at Temy. Hello, Denys. How are you today?
Hello, I'm doing good. How are you today?
Very well, thank you. Quite a different one for me today, interviewing someone from the company that I'm working for. It's very, very cool. Denys, before we get started, can you tell the people a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do?
I'm actually a co-founder at Temy. We started this company in 2014 together with Andrew, CEO of the company, and I'm mostly responsible for the technological part, for the managing teams.
Okay, fantastic. Denys, let's get right into it. Why don't we talk a little bit about Temy? Tell us about some of the challenges that has been that you guys have faced. Obviously, we know about the geopolitical situation at the moment. Would you like to tell us about how that has affected Temy?
Yeah, actually, we had a full-scale war happening in Ukraine back in 2022. Started 24th February. Back at that time, it was really shocking for us. And I think many people were not expecting this actually happening in our country. I think what is really important back then that basically we had people working for Temy living around the Ukraine, in Kharkiv, in Dnipro, in Kiev, many of them in Lviv and in other cities. And all of a sudden, everybody woke up in the morning and it's war. Basically, this is how it was.
That's insane. And so an incredibly difficult situation to deal with. There was no pre-warning about this. You woke up on the day that you were at war. You've got a company to run. You've got people working for the company. There's a lot going on around you. Tell us a little bit about how did you go about ensuring the safety of the people that you worked for? What did you have to change? What did you move around? What did you do?
Yeah, I can remember first days. It was absolutely something coming out of blue, and nobody knew how to react, how to actually react on this kind of situation. And what we did right, I think we had constant communication with all people who worked for Temy, and we had our HR managers and even just people working in different teams. They are coordinating what to do, how to react actually, and we within a first 1 day or 2 days. We managed to basically set up some kind of shelter in Lviv, and some people were traveling from Kharkiv, which is on the east of Ukraine, from Kiev, which also was under attack. It was really difficult and tough situation, I would say. But people, they had a lot of solidarity because everyone was in the same situation. And everyone wanted to help, and I can remember some time that we even had some beds in the office. So because it was really high demand for apartments on the west of Ukraine, where it was more or less safe, and people were just staying at the office for 1 or 2 days before we can find a suitable apartment where people can stay for a longer period of time. And we had several apartments like this based in Lviv. And people lived during this time all together in the apartments and working together and helping others to basically relocate from the dangerous regions of Ukraine where it is not safe.
My goodness. And everything have things settled down now for the team? Everybody has a safe place to live. Things are more or less getting back to normal?
At the moment, the situation is completely different. I think it is much more stable. And if you come over to Lviv or Kiev or even Kharkiv, I've been there end of the last year. It feels like a normal life. You cannot actually guess that something is happening. Only the different thing is that a lot of soldiers, military people in uniform, you can see them in the cities. And for the team, yes, I think for our employees it became more normal. A lot of people returned to the origin city where they live, and they stay there.
And while all of this is going on, so you're worried about your staff, your families, people are relocating, you're trying to run a business at the same time. And in the middle of this, you had to ensure that you kept your clients, that you kept the business going, that things were operating. Can you tell us what that was like and what's important to you when it comes to communicating with your clients, with the people that you work with?
Yeah, it was really important for us and essential that we still have some obligations, and we have responsibility for the projects we are doing with our partners. And it was essential for us to ensure that we continue delivery on the projects. So as soon as we organize people moving to the safer places, we ensure that they have good internet connection, they have all equipment they need, laptops, and access to the services, online services we use normally. And we actually spoke with every client and provided our contingency plan so that we understand what is. We provided all the information what is going on, because it was, as I can imagine, looking from abroad, it was even more scary, because you in the media you see all this information about war, about bad things happening. And we actually worked closely with our partners, with our clients. We provided almost every day updates about what is going on in Ukraine, what is going on with our team, and we try to do our best so our employees have access. As I mentioned, they can actually work and continue working. But of course, it was not smooth. I would say maybe like weeks. We ramped up the team in a new location so that everyone feels safe, feel psychologically calm, because it's important. You cannot work just if you don't feel safe.
100%. I can understand that. Now, you mentioned something important, maintaining the communication, and you brought up partners. Now, I know that's something that's particularly important to you, and I wanted to give you that opportunity, if you'd like, to talk to us a little bit about that, about your partner support and how that has influenced your movements.
At that time, we had several large projects we were doing, and actually we had day-to-day, sometimes calls with our partners, with our clients. And I can also admit that a lot of companies abroad, our clients, they understood what is going on in Ukraine and what is going on with our company, with the challenges that we are facing, and they were really loyal to us. Some of our clients even offered or provided some support to our company so we can faster organize some things. Many people ask if they can do something for us, I don't know, ship us some things, clothes and so on. And we did it pretty well together.
Wow, that's incredible. It's amazing how everybody bands together and looks after each other. I think that's fantastic. Now, one of the things you had to do, obviously, you had to now look at your new situation. You had to reassess what was going on. You had to do a bit of restructuring, and you're now facing new challenges. Can you tell us about the restructuring process? Are things back on track?
Yeah, I think that our things back on track. I think in some terms it's even better from the organizational perspective. We understood that we need to improve our marketing. We need to improve our delivery processes because we now in a situation where we really need to work even harder to basically ensure our clients that it is safe place in Ukraine, and that Ukraine is and having a partner is in Ukraine is reliable. But I think what is also important for me that I heard many warm words from our clients saying that they were really not expecting that we will come back to delivery and working phase pace the same way like it was before the war.
People didn't expect you to bounce back. Obviously, everybody had their own idea with what was going on. And you say those words were encouraging. It gave you motivation to continue. It was good.
Yeah, exactly. Encouraging was really important, and we also felt the solidarity with our clients.
Now, one of the things that you've done is you've established residency in a place called Dia City. Is that right? Dia?
Yes, exactly. So it's called Dia City.
So for those of us who aren't familiar with Dia City, there's something quite special about it. Can you tell us what's going on there?
Yeah, this is a new economic zone in Ukraine. It is specially designed by Ministry of Digital Transformation in Ukraine to provide more opportunities for the technological companies like us, providing better taxes, better law and jurisdiction here in Ukraine. And it actually started just maybe officially started in Ukraine few months before the war. But I can say that we are really proud and we are happy that we are part of this jurisdiction, economical zone in Ukraine. And we already recognized as a partner, being invited to the Dia City Summit a few weeks ago, where our Ministry of Digital Transformation spoke about this nice and great opportunity for all technological companies.
Fantastic. So is it, there are similar sort of models in other parts of the world. Will this be Ukraine's version of maybe like Silicon Valley?
Yeah, you can call it like this. It's Ukrainian Silicon Valley. It helps companies to innovate faster and adapt to challenges.
Absolutely. And I believe that's true. When you put a lot of brilliant people in a place together, then magical things start happening. So congratulations on that. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, one of the things that we've got to look at now is obviously with everything that's been happening since the 24th of February 22, things have changed. People have different priorities, and so the job market itself has also changed shape, right? It's changed form. Maybe it's become more international. Maybe more people are looking at different options. Can you tell us about some of the challenges that you're facing, analyzing the current job markets? What's happening in IT? Is it an up-and-coming market? Are people still behind it? What's happening around there?
At the moment, the estimate for the number of engineers available on the market in Ukraine is over 200,000. Some of people immigrated to other companies, to other countries. Some stay in Ukraine. Some were called for service, and this is normal. Even in our company, we have few people who are at service in the army. And at the 22 year was stable if we look on the market, because a lot of projects and a lot of companies were continuing and developing in Ukraine. But if we look on the 2023, there were some decrease in the funding, especially for startup funding in Europe, in the United States. And even it affected our company, that we had some clients and partners we worked for several years, but we were not able to secure new rounds of investment. And for these reasons, we had some globally on the market in Ukraine, we had some cuts, and we had some more people available for new projects on the market. And I think if we look on 2024, the situation is slowly going back to normal. And for me, it looks like a really nice timing and really great opportunity to hire high-level specialists, really experienced guys who are available on the market. And you can do it much easier than it was before 2022.
Wow. So it's had quite an interesting effect then on what's happening. And Denys, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Is there anything that you would like to tell our viewers that I might have skipped over, or anything important that you'd like to mention before I let you go?
Well, I actually wanted to say once again, thank you to our partners, to all people who supported us for this during this hard and difficult period and challenging period for Temy. And actually looking optimistic into the future. I think we are in a good situation, and we know what we do, and we know how to adapt to challenges.
Fantastic. I think it's brilliant, Denys. I want to say thanks. It's been great interviewing you. A totally different one for me today. I feel quite honored and privileged. So thank you for your time, and I hope to
Thank you,
chat
Matt.
with you again.
Yeah, it was pleasure chatting with you.
All right, Denys. See you later.
See you. Bye-bye.